Okay, chat, are we ready? Driver development updates. Dun dun. Oh, control for Isabel. Isabel is still getting better. Oh, she's still getting better. She's so good. Not improved as much as I hoped. Right, Dipak. What are you cooking, Dipak Riaz? Nothing. Dipak! Okay, I'll let him off. What is that? 4 for reactions, Dipakson. You need to calm down. Do you reckon he's doing the tennis ball game that, you know, that Gasly does before the start of race? I wish I had a tennis ball right now to play the game. Although you can't really play that game where you have to catch the balls with your... It doesn't really work on your own. Right. Shall we do some qualifying, chat? What do we want for the prediction? Post-practice report. Look at the driver prep. Bloody hell. What happened in practice? Piastri's got a penalty? I don't remember what the penalty's for. I would. Not quick. We are actually quite far down on McLaren here. Right, chat, who is on pole pre-penalties? That's the pred we're going with. Right, I'm sending our drivers out early here. Hungary, I don't think is the best track for us, if I'm being honest, but I think if we avoid traffic, much like we've done for a lot this year, we should be capable of just getting out this session. Antonelli, no traffic. Award, no traffic. Oh, chat, life's good. It feels like so long since I've played F1 Manager. I'm just going to enjoy our car going around the track. The helicam's good. Look at us go. Award quicker first sector. Come on, Kimmy. Step it up, son. Step it up. Award's cooking, chap. Award doesn't want the Driver Championship to be done. To be fair, he's 2 thousandths quicker. Around the final corner we go. Antonelli crosses the line. 113.1. Award, what are you doing for us? I think he's going to be quicker unless he bottled the final sector. He bottled the final sector. 21.3. 21.2. There's a yellow flag. So at a moment, Award choked that last sector. Bad. Oh, Antonelli locked up. What do you mean?
Heading into turn 1 here.
Is Kimmy cooked, chat? Is he rattled?
With the car. What caused that, I wonder?
I mean, is that mudded those softs for next session? They're a bit more used than they would have otherwise been. I think that's a good time, though. I tell you what, we did drop down there towards the end of the session, but 6th for 9th will do. 6th for 9th will do. Piastri has got a penalty. I don't know how bad the penalty is, because the game doesn't tell you. You really should be able to mouse over it and see the penalty, but because this game is played on console. Also, did they do their times on mediums? Oh, wait, no, that's the practice session. That's the It's been a while. I've forgotten how to play the game. Right. Let's see what we can do here. Both drivers on used tyres here. Award, I'm going to say he's getting a tow. I don't think he really is. Pacher's on an outlap up the road. Tsunoda's even further up. I don't think we'll catch him. Slim chance that Pacher's an issue. Okay, Pacher, please get out the way. Thank you, mate. He's actually heard me. If you could stay out the way. Oh, chat, we're cooking. I mean, it's used tyres. Let's not get carried away. But I think we're cooking. Sargent is ahead of Verstappen, chat. I repeat, Sargent is ahead of Verstappen. Play the pissing national anthem of America. Where's Antonelli? Faster than both, half a second quicker. Award just behind. I guess they got mudded by traffic. Oh, right, chat. That's a good session, but I think we can do better. All right. Both drivers, fresh softs. Worth noting, Award's got 2 sets of mediums and 1 set less of softs for the race. So we are going to have to split our strategies a little bit. Are we improving? I mean, we are. We're not going purple. There's a distinct lack of purple here, lads. Right now, it does feel like Red Bull and McLaren are just a step above. Although Behrman... Is Behrman on a push lap here? He is. He has got to improve. He got mudded by traffic, I assume. Just because that gap is so big. Award currently going out the session. Antonelli, where are you going to park yourself? 6th. He should be safe there. Award? P6. Cheers, Ricky. He got confused there with the drivers. Okay, we've made it through. I think. I say that. I might have spoken too soon. There's still a few people on flying laps here, chat. Behrman's going to be the next to cross the line. Norris is a threat. Tsunoda and Kushmani, they're all quick cars as well. Where's Behrman? Wow, that is shocking by him. Sainz is fastest. Behrman at 11th fastest. Lawson, is he on an in-lap? I think he's on an in-lap, isn't he? Norris is on a flying lap. Kush Miney's up ahead. Sonoda didn't improve. Can Miney improve? Maybe? I mean, we're through. Breathe a sigh of relief. Norris gets between us. That's the session done. I'll tell you what, that's not good, is it? Oh, yellow flag. Yellow flag. Pacher spin.
Now we should be able to take
You see a yellow flag, you want to see someone in the wall just for the drama.
and the rear just lets go.
He was just doing a 360. I think I saw a YY that he popped in there as well. I think he was going for the G shot, for those of you that know it. And no, that's not me making a sexual joke. It's a Call of Duty 4 reference. Anyone else remember the G shot? Not a real thing, placebo, but let us stream. Right, fresh tyres for both drivers. Let's do this. Who else watched that tutorial on Crossfire? You did, didn't you? One person out there did. YY into G shot, always accurate. Oh, there's someone coming out the pits here. This might be bad. This could be really bad. Oh, that is not good. Please get out the way. Ah! That's us done. We're cooked, boys. We are cooked. Norris, Albon and Pacher are on in-laps. I'm probably not improving here. I'm so sad. Is SAINZ going to make the line? That's actually a good question. He might be close. He's getting a blue flagged a little bit as well. I think Albon's about to... in fact, no, Albon's not going to blue flag him. I think he'll make it. We're coming up to the back of a McLaren here. I don't think we're quite going to get the toe. Kimi, despite me thinking he got blocked, has still improved. Award is done, chat. Award lost like 6 tenths in that first sector. Kimi has a chance to improve, but his opening lap was so bad anyway. I mean, he's guaranteed 7th. He's guaranteed 7th. Award's guaranteed 9th. Is SAINZ making the line here? It's a straight battle between McLaren and Red Bull, chat, for pole. We'll watch it for the Predators out there. Verstappen will be the first to cross the line. Right, Max is crossing the line here. Can he improve? Wow, fastest Max Verstappen, although Piastri could be clapping back. Purple middle sector, risk of traffic here right at the end. SAINZ has had a purple first sector as well. God, the battle in the front three is exciting, isn't it? I wish we were there. Piastri has his fastest sector robbed. Still puts himself on pole. Chat, it's all on Carlos Sainz. It's all on Carlito. He's just had to pass our cars. I wonder if he got blocked there. Had 2 purple sectors. If he doesn't go fastest, we blocked him. The Red Bull backers can blame me if he does not go quick here, because it's on our drivers. It's a miracle. Wow, that's really quick. The fact that Behrman's not made it into the Q3 session based on that time is mad. I think, chat, is going to be medium, soft, soft. I think that is the angle here. As for Award, Award's got 2 sets of mediums. He's starting 8th. I kind of want him to start on the mediums too. If I go for a similar strategy with Award, I feel like Award's tyre allocation gives him actually a better chance of performing well here. First race in forever. I'm looking forward to this. I don't necessarily think we're going to be particularly quick here. The Hungaroring's never been my favourite track, especially with our car. We always have had that preference towards high-speed cornering. Kimi leading the championship, starting in 6th. Award's down in 8th as well. So Kimi's only got 1 set... Kimi's got 1 set of mediums and 2 sets of softs. So he's going for a medium... soft strategy, which is going to involve saving the tyres. Might have to pivot to hards. And Award, by comparison, is on a medium soft strategy. Do want to make both our drivers' first stints quite long if we can. Award instantly battling away. Do I want to let them race? I feel like I have to let them race, right? It's like been a weird situation this year as we push Pacher off the road a little bit. That was a bit cheeky. But we're in a situation where the Drivers' Championship is still very much on. The Constructors' Championship is... well, it's wrapped up, to be frank. I think if not mathematically, it could be as soon as this race. No one's really getting spread out here. Oh, yellow flag. Yellow flag this early could be bad if someone's had a moment. I think there's been a crash at the back. There's a big bunching up of cars behind. Are they behind Hadjar? What has happened here, chat? What has happened here? Oh, it was Pep Marty. Running in 20th. Oh, okay. I think he just lost it oversteer and then hit the Williams. That is not insignificant contact, is it? For Pep Marty and friends. Neither of them pitted. Are their tyres mudded? Oh, wait a sec. Antonelli just got Leclerc. Leclerc's also on mediums. That is a bit of a surprise overtake. I mean, it's just DRS. The Ferrari didn't have it. We love that. What was mixed tyres saying, chat? Let's go into neutral usage here as well. Oh, chat. Mixed tyres off that impact are bad. I mean, Pep Marty surely gets a penalty here. Mick has been robbed! Justice for Mick. Also, Albon has already lost a place to Verstappen on hards. Are those softs going off already? If I can use Albon's pace here on our mediums and just stay in DRS and basically use him as a means to cover off Leclerc, that could be really good. Leclerc's conserving his mediums, though, really well. Leclerc and SAINZ are on the exact same, well, opening strategy as us. Everyone else is on softs. We're trying to go long on these softs as well. Is Antonelli close enough here to have a go, do we reckon? Albon, no DRS. On softs, which... when they're not falling off yet, but without DRS, it's going to be hard for him to defend. Up alongside Kimi Pools. Can he do him on the inside? He will get that second dose of DRS, but Albon gets the drive out the corner. There's half a chance there. And Albon, by the way, is caught now up with Norris, who's caught up with Verstappen. I feel like Norris and Verstappen must have had a little moment here. Because they were not close to us, although maybe Albon's just pushing hard. I'm beginning to think that with Kimi, I might need to put the hards on at some point. I didn't want to do that, but that might be the play we're in. The only advantage, chat, of this big DRS train is Piastri not really making moves up the field. He is on hards, though, so he is going to go long at the start. Award. Losing ground a bit on the Ferrari here. I think everyone else is starting to push that a little bit more. Antonelli, no DRS on Albon right now is a concern. But we have managed to reel him in. If Albon and Norris want to battle wheel to wheel up front, that would be nice. SAINZ is in a league of his own, isn't he? SAINZ is just going to win this race handsomely, I fear now. Starting on the mediums and being able to pull this gap while everyone else behind is squabbling and having a few guys on mediums and hards kind of compromising the battling. While he's in clean air, he's chilling. Antonelli's managed to pull right up behind Albon here. What do I do, chat? I think this is one of those races where I want to be proactive and do something, but actually, I think the best thing I can do now is not battle too hard for position. Just try and stay in DRS range. Make these tyres last as long as we can.
Right, let's get into management.
And those later stints where potentially other people are on hards, especially those that started on softs. I imagine they're going to run the hards at some point. We'll reel them in with tyre advantage later on. Antonelli trying to go round the outside on Albon. Last time tried the inside. Gets pushed wide. Not enough to lose time, thankfully. But Leclerc right up behind watching this battle play out. Don't think Albon had DRS that lap. He's right on the bubble of having it. If he gets to this lap, I don't think I can get the overtake done. Award is right behind Leclerc, but Leclerc's also right behind Antonelli. I'm going to have to deploy here with Antonelli just to try, I think, and get the overtake done now. It's going to be a long way back to get the overtake done, though. I think Albon started pushing through those last couple of corners. I feel like in a straight line, we are faster than the Ferrari. Does anyone else notice that? I feel like every lap we kind of rein in the Ferrari, and Leclerc doesn't really get close to Antonelli. This is far from a disaster for our race. I think I'm going to have to go on hards at some point in this race for Kimi, chat. Just because the double softs are not in a great spot. I mean, if I go for that, I can push the hards a little bit. It says it's a second slower because of the wear at the end of the stint. I think I'm going to go for that with Kimi. Kimi can just push a little bit more here because I think there's a world where I can use Norris and Albon for a bit of pace. If I could catch up behind Verstappen, that would be nice, but feels unlikely. We are way closer behind him than we've been on previous laps here. I think if I get this move done, we can have DRS on Norris for the next lap too, which would be really, really nice. Second helping of DRS should help us keep ahead. Yeah, it does. We push Albon a bit wide there. Didn't compromise him too much. If I can get ahead of him here, it'd be massive. I feel like next lap is probably more likely.
He suggests more like for performance.
Oh, okay. Albon drops behind Leclerc. Shame we couldn't follow him through there. He's still not got DRS. Kind of hope now that Leclerc vanishes up the road so Albon doesn't have DRS next lap. Right, what do we do, chat? What do we do here? I'd love to get ahead of Norris, I think, because Norris is going to start to lose pace. You can see here, Albon's down in 8th now. Albon is really struggling for pace. I don't know if he's got an issue. Doesn't show he's got an issue. I think he's just slow. Pachere's also on softs. These soft runners are now starting to lose time versus the medium runners. Might see Norris pit this lap. And that, if that is the case, I kind of want to be behind him now. Going to push hard with Kimi here. I've probably got limited laps to get DRS off Norris. And if I don't get DRS off him before he pits, I don't think I can catch Verstappen. The game knows. The game knows. It's a big conspiracy. Right, we are now very, very vulnerable behind Leclerc. No DRS for us. No, Ward doesn't have DRS on Leclerc either, but the good news is Pachere's are way back. Lawson also pitted. Pachere and Albon, both on softs, haven't pitted yet. Pachere surely pits in the next couple of laps. Leclerc, oh my word, that's a move on Kimi. Kimi has just been caught with his pants down there. Leclerc with that second little helping of DRS gets by.
Yeah, stay cool.
I mean, to be fair, Leclerc is also on mediums here. They're a similar wear level. Okay, I can't slow down much more than that. Am I about to have both drivers out of DRS, chat? I might have just had like the worst case scenario happen here. It's not my finest moment if we don't have DRS here. I'm sorry, Kimi. That's why you can't top up here as well, chat. You know, when we were discussing that earlier. The time I just lost there is absolutely wild. I fancy the undercut. I do fancy an undercut, chat. I think that might be the play. There's a risk that I don't undercut him and he pits sooner. If he pits sooner, then I'll hope he goes onto the hards. Even if he's on the softs, it's far from disastrous. The nice thing about Kimi's strategy is he's not got to manage his tyres. He is able to push them, just like we're pushing them now. We get ahead of Leclerc. There's actually a back mark here. Is this Pep Marty? Pep Marty's been lapped on lap 20.
Yes, let's go.
Oh my word, Leclerc's trying to make the move happen on Antonelli. Doesn't get it done. Leclerc slowly drops into range. SAINZ pits in. Now, SAINZ is on the mediums like us. This might be a hint as to what the AI might do with Leclerc. Don't drive through our pit crew, please. Thank you. That's kind of them. Hards. Is that hards? Yeah, hards. Okay, so they're going medium hards. We're going medium softs. They're probably going to be ending on the softs. Ante pits. Leclerc did not pit there. Mega stop by the boys. Right. Really important here to try and clear, like, Miney, Sonoda, Lawson. Also, it's very gloomy. I feel like I was like, is there rain forecast that I just forgot to check? I think it coming out ahead of Kush Miney would be really, really nice. Okay. That's a really, really good gap for us. Right. Get those temps in the tyres. Antonelli, this is your undercut now, son. Leclerc pits now. We went medium soft. SAINZ went medium hard. SAINZ is in a league of his own. I'm not worried about him. It is going to be the softs for Leclerc. Leclerc is on the exact same strategy as Antonelli. We're getting DRS there off Hadjar. How big is this undercut going to be? I'll tell you what, it's massive. Wow. Okay, these soft tyres are quick. Really, really quick. Ante gets Hadjar. What was the gap to Norris before? It was big. Leclerc's come out in so much traffic. I'll tell you what, chat. We pitted at the perfect time for that undercut. Look at this traffic he's going to have to get through. A lot of these guys are on hards, so you should get past them with DRS, but, I mean, what's the gap? 6.5 seconds there. That is wild. I tell you what, clear Norris here, please.
Keep your head down.
Oh, my word. Okay. Okay. Well, we've got it done. That was a bit squeaky bum, but we're fine.
Good job.
Oh, Albon's just pitted. In fact, no, Albon hasn't just pitted. Albon. Did Albon just overtake Leclerc? I'm not sure what Leclerc's having a Western Supermare of a race. Is this Pet Marty here we're behind? Don't move out of the way of me yet, mate. I want the DRS off you.
Flashing blues.
Oh, the DRS detection point is right around this corner. I think he's going to move out the way too soon. Although... Oh, maybe he's not. I mean, he's not got out of the way particularly well here, Pet Marty.
Okay, free air in front. Head down.
But deploying into DRS there should give us a big old gain.
Try to hold on tires.
Ward and Piastri are battling wheel to wheel. Piastri started on the hards. He's pushed us wide there. Referee! Did the referee not see that? That is shocking. I tell you what, Anthony's strategy might be really good here, chat. He's catching up, by the way, to the back of O'Ward at a rate of knots. A bit annoyingly here, Norris has kind of followed me through. He's using me for DRS. I'm going to push hard here to try and build the gap on him.
Let's lift off.
I don't want Norris getting the free toe. Verstappen pits, Piastri pits too. Are they stacking? Softs there. So Piastri pits sooner than O'Ward, and he's on hards.
You have the fastest lap.
Fastest lap of the race, by the way, for Antonelli. O'Ward, don't fight, teammate. I'm sorry, Pato. But he's quicker than you. Pato's in the pit lane. Probably going to come out behind Perez and Piastri here, but on a set of mediums, when everyone else is on hards, with the exception of Leclerc, not a bad spot. Not a good stop. Well, no, it's a good stop just by our standards. It's not as good. Oh, yellow flag. Yellow flag. Lawson has had a moment. Did he hit someone? He's still off. He's locked up there and lost time.
We've got the Aston Martin.
What happened here?
And the car just locks. And hopefully there's not...
He went off and then he just couldn't get back on because of all the traffic. That's quite good.
Very good.
Are we catching up to Pet Marty again, chat? We are. We're about to lap Pet Marty for a second time. Someone should really put him out of his misery with a shotgun. Also, Lawson and Behrman have just pitted. That's two drivers who were ahead of O'Ward in the pits. O'Ward is having a very chilled stint right now. Behrman's on softs. They can't be going softs to the end here, can they? Did they start on the hard tyres, those guys? I need the data. Tyre history. He's gone soft hard, then pitted off the hards after 20 laps. Chat, they're going for a three-stopper. I'm going for a two-stopper. Oh, there's a VSC. Kush Miney's out. Kush is out. What happened? We have a VSC. It's not a full safety car. He's crashed of his own accord. Wow, he just lost the rear. I'll tell you what, I'm surprised that's not a full safety car. I mean, probably good for us, because I wouldn't want to pit right... Oh, I could pit right now with Kimi, but I've missed the pit entry. Oh, I probably should pit Kimi now. Is the VSC going to last long enough for me to get back around? I think I missed a chance there, chat, to pit. I don't know if I could have got him in anyway. I think I commit to pitting here anyway. I was set to pit kind of last lap anyway. If the VSC could last while we're in the pit lane, that'd be very nice. Also, if they've given Kimi a new pit lane voice line there. We're in the pits. Mick's also in the pits a lap behind us. That's a pretty good stop. We get a cheap pit stop here. The VSC is not going to end as well before we're back out. That's very, very good. We come out in 8th place, but we're going to the end now. I'll tell you what, chat. Very, very, very good spot to be in right now, if you're Kimi. Bit of a shame for O'Ward. No one else is really in a position to pit because so many of them use the hard or mediums sooner.
I dig down.
Copy.
All right, we get temps into these hards and then we just cruise to the end and hope they last. That's the plan. Right. Fresh hards. Kimi, I mean, Leclerc arguably should have pitted there, chat, if I'm being honest. Despite the fact he's on softs and we're on hards, like, we are in a world where we're probably going to have DRS on him here.
You can use K1.
Oh, he pits. That means I don't get the DRS. The fact they've not pitted him under VSC is the AI being a bit stupid. But I will give the game a little bit of a let-off because it is a weird, obviously, scenario to plan for. Norris pits just ahead of us. Did I drop Russell? Not enough. I'm going to have to go into neutral here. But I don't think he can get us from this far back. I don't know who this back marker is. I wish they'd been a bit slower. I think it's Mick. Is it Mick? Mick! Mick! It's Mickey Shoe. What tyre is he on? I kind of don't want him to get out of the way. Oh, he's on soft. Do you know what? I don't mind it if we don't get past him right now. In some ways, just staying behind him like this and getting DRS at the end of the lap would probably be optimal. Now, my only concern here is he's on a fresh set of softs. So is there a world where he keeps trying to unlap himself on me and costs me time? If I go harvest, I won't keep up with Mick. And I'll just have Russell pass me. Harvest at this track just isn't a play. Mick might be slow in the Williams. He is in a Williams that's on softs. Okay. Mick, you've done your job. You've served your purpose. Now let me by, please. Deploy out this corner. Free DRS. Russell doesn't even have DRS on us. That is a big old gain there, chat. We love that. O'Ward, by the way, is still just chilling. O'Ward's in a bit of a tortoise and the hare race, you know, where he's just chilling. Everyone ahead of him is kind of just doing their thing on harder tyres. We're going to be on softs at the end, when I think a lot of these guys are going to be on mediums. Suspect Pacher, Albon, Russell, all to be on mediums at the end. We're going to be on a set of softs. Okay, Albon and Pacher pit. They're on hards now. They're going to be on mediums. We love overtaking people without having to overtake them on track. Done a lot of that this race, I feel like. Decision to pit under the VSC is looking more and more inspired by the minute. Verstappen is gaining on us, right? But he's not gaining on us very quickly. And on mediums that he's got to be careful with, and we're on hards that we can push. This could work out in our favour. So Norris is going to get past us here, chat. I'm going to have to do 18 laps on the softs and make up a pit stop, which is 23 seconds roughly here, if you include the stop. Basically, in 18 laps, I'm going to have to make up whatever gap I have to Norris. Or yellow flag. Yellow flag. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow. No, it's stopped. I was hoping for the safety car. If safety car there and I pit. Okay, he's pushed us wide there, and that is very, very mean. But, it's fine. Piastri pits. So you're going softs from here. Or is he going to go on to another set of mediums? He's going on to softs to the end. That's early for the soft stop. Okay, I think I've got DRS here. It's really, really close, actually. If I don't have DRS, I'm going to be sad. I'm sad. Okay, right. Not ideal.
So I need to introduce more.
I'm going to pit this lap for the softs. Fresh softs on Pato. We're going to let him cook. That is O'Ward. Right behind Piastri and Norris here. So O'Ward's going to pit here, chat, and come out behind Perez and Behrman. I don't know if Perez is going to have to pit again, I think, here. Behrman will.
Point 2.
Oh, chat, it's over. It's over. We knew this day would come. It's come now. Verstappen's just too quick, and he's on better, softer tyres. He's on the mediums. We're on the hards. Tell you what, chat, Piastri's had a banger of a race, considering where he was. No error, not quick stop. Were we held up there? For Lawson, maybe slightly.
On exit.
It says traffic on exit here. I don't think there is any traffic. I think I'm coming out behind Behrman. Behind Perez. But with clean air other than that. Yeah, there's loads of clean air. Okay, you know what? Not a bad spot for O'Ward here. Get temps in the tyres. Gonna need a really good stint from O'Ward here. Also gonna have to manage these softs quite a lot. I think Piastri's gonna have a bit of tyre management to do. 9 seconds behind on Antonelli. He might gain on us initially, but I think the tyre management is gonna make things very tricky for him later on. Keep a close eye on that. Piastri pitted a bit earlier than I expected he would. All right. O'Ward's next driver up the road is Russell, who's 8 seconds up the road. I've got a lot of time to gain here, chat. O'Ward is not as close behind Russell as I was hoping, but deploying out this corner, DRS. Overtake aggression's already on high. If we don't get him here, surely out the corner we get him anyway. We love that. Okay, there was a bit of a risk there. We didn't get that overtake done as soon as we needed to, but we have got it done. That's big. Piastri is still gaining on Antonelli. There's not many laps left for him to catch me here. Like, he's 2.1 behind. He has been gaining. But I don't feel like we're completely out of it. I mean, his softs are, like, their wear's pretty good on them. He's looked after them well. Okay, Piastri's definitely getting me, chat. I hate to say it. He's got DRS as well. He barely had it. Oh! We were doing so well. I was forecast a podium. To be fair, I think based on the quality performance, the McLaren and Red Bull's cars was just so far ahead, weren't they? Piastri's had a mad race considering he started, I think, 11th or 12th. We tried. Award chat. I have no battery left to give. I think I can go attack for the last 2 laps here. I think we can get Leclerc. I think Lando's going to be a stretch too far. 26% wear for Pacher, chat. Keep an eye on that number. Antonelli has actually technically gained on these guys in front. But as we approach the last lap, I think it's going to be too little too late. I think Leclerc's pushing hard here as well, actually. I feel like the gap to Norris has come down. If Pacher gets a puncture, he could mess up Norris badly, and there's a world where we sneak through. Okay, 1.3 behind Piastri. I mean, Piastri tyres are going to be mudded at the end here, but I'm afraid to say, I think it's too little too late. Should be able to get an overtake here on Leclerc. Surely. 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 Please. Please, Pato, you have to get a move done here. He has done. Has Pacher got a puncture yet? He hasn't. Norris is right up behind him.
So Norris is the next car.
If Pacher hits a cliff or hits a puncture here, we catch. Antonelli is very close by Piastri, chat. There is still stuff happening here everywhere. I don't know where to look. The McLarens are close together. As we go through these final few quarters, I think it's going to be too little too late. Sadly, they are going to finish ahead. But this battle here is still very much a thing. SAINZ wins the race. We do not care. Well, we do care. Oh, I'll tell you what. We finished very, very close behind the 2 McLaren boys there. No shame in that. We're looking for a move. Last gasp on Lando Norris. Oh, my word. We get the move done. Pacher's tyres, are they going to hang on? We've got ahead of both Ferraris. An overtake here in the last corner. Could be, would be, biblical. The start-finish line so soon here, though. It's going to be one turn too soon. This race ends. Pacher gets 6th. O'Ward, I'll tell you what, he did well in the last 2 laps to make up those places.
Checkered flag is out.
4th and 7th, I feel like... Where did we start? 5th and 7th? Where did we start? Was it 5th and 7th after the Piastri penalty? I feel like we did pretty well there. Oh, one more lap and we definitely get Pacher. The fact we managed to get Norris, by the way, at the end, I think was only because he was getting held up by Pacher. So shout out to Teo. 2 places gained for Antonelli, 1 place gained for Pato. I mean, you've got to consider Piastri obviously was massively out of sync, so we were almost guaranteed to lose a position to him. Safety car worked out really well for Kimi, didn't it? Kimi now has a chance to secure the Drivers' Championship at the next race. As for the Constructors, it's been mathematically done a while. Mathematically done now, I tell you what, the Ultras were sleeping. What are we doing here? 4th? I mean, we've already won the championship, but pathetic.